Lascan Corla, I wish to thank my party colleague, Deputy Willie Penrose, for tabling this motion on the minimum wage last evening. He stated in his well-researched contribution yesterday evening that the Labour Party in government would reverse this legislation, Section 13 of the Financial Emergencies Measures in the Public Interest No. 2 Bill, if it is enacted. I want to repeat that this evening, Lascan Corla, because I believe that the Labour Party recognises the penal charge that this Fianna Fáil Green government has imposed on most of the vulnerable groups in our society, and that we will reverse it in government. Lascan Corla, you know, it's very easy to say that we want to create employment, and there's no one in this House or outside in any of the groups that doesn't want to actually do that. But what we're doing here, in my opinion, is that we're using the most vulnerable in our society, the least well paid in our society, to counteract the number of people who is on the unemployment list, 435,000. And one would have to wonder how that image comes into the Green Fianna Fáil government, when we've seen today another situation. The Minister for Finance, who has lauded the world about the works he has done, seen in his own department where bonuses was paid to members, where yesterday and the last few days he said it couldn't be reversed in relation to the AIB, and yet that was done as well. So I can see savings that can be put into an impetus package to create jobs, apart from hitting those upon the minimum wage. And when we look and see what has happened in the budget, and we have seen outside in relation to taxes that has been put in place by the Greens in relation to the energy services, schools, transport, fees, everything is on a spiral, unfortunately, upwards. And because the person is on the minimum wage, everything they've got the budget for, and they have got to use that money. But if there's a constant strain upon it, one can see why the money lenders, why there's so many claims now to St. Vincent de Paul and other such organisations who are working at the coalface, because people just hasn't got the money for the family to survive. And it's very easy for Fianna Fáil and the Greens to come in here to say this evening and say that we're anti-employment. That's not the case, because we want jobs, but we also on a daily basis in our constituencies recognises at the coalface the hard, cold facts of the matter is that the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer in this country, and that this government is not doing anything to counteract that. Because the people who are coming to us, they have problems in relation to mortgages, they have problems in relation to any aspect of life that you want to put up, and yet we want to actually create a situation that we're going to reduce another €40 from them. €40 means nothing to a rich man. He might throw it on the table of the church going in of a Sunday, but by God, €40 mean a lot to the people who are trying to balance the budget at the end of the week, and who are trying to ensure that they give the best education they can to their kids, that they give the best opportunities to those kids as well, and that they give a standard of living that we believe in the Labour Party that they should be entitled to. But no, we hit them, and we hit them because they think that the government think that they won't fight back. But they will fight back, because they'll fight back through the Labour Party, because we'll reverse that decision, and we'll ensure that the people is given an equal opportunity to educate their kids, to ensure that the family survives, that the community survives, and that together we can move forward in a positive nature, rather than the negative attitude that has been displayed by the government and some of their speakers here this evening.